Welcome back, foodies. Leo here, full-time foodie. Let's put in overtime this week. Today, I actually got a special treat. We're back in the motherland. In this video, we're gonna be checking out the next viral New York City halal carts. We're gonna be checking out Midos and Royal Halal Grill. But in order to get there, we gotta take the train, so I'm waiting for my Uber. Let's head over there. We made it here to the train station. I'm waiting for a friend, special guest today. I don't know where the hell he parked, so let me text him and wait here. Let's get in here. Shit, man. So we got to switch to another train because this one apparently goes to Grand Central and we're going to Penn Station. So let's find our train here.
What's up, foodie fam? I don't have a
His
name.
You have a name, man. Jason.
Yes,
He's
call
actually
me JPD.
he's actually the guy that introduced me to halal food in my mid to late 20s.
Well, I'm either to blame for all of that or, praised. Either or. I'm really excited about this trip today, though. Long time in the making. I know we've been talking about this for, seems like 3 months already.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And then I was thinking we were going to go to Adele's. I saw a lot of locals were recommending these two spots, Midos and Royal Halal Grill. So I said, hey, let's do the next viral NYC carts.
Let's do
Halal
some next
carts.
shit. Let's do something different.
Yeah. Plus, I didn't want to wait 3 hours in line.
Yeah, nobody wants to wait that long for food. That's the thing with the chicken and rice scene in New York. You've got a lot of variety.
A lot of competition.
A lot of competition. I can remember maybe around that time that you had your first plate. Weren't many spots. You know, you had the OG halal guys, which has gone super corporate now, and
Yeah,
it's basically
so
shit. The OG halal guys, not knocking them. They've been around, forever. Maybe a little later we could talk a little history. I was telling my boy Lito over here that I got some history as to what chicken and rice is all about.
Good, good.
We'll get into that a little later, but I think let's call it what it is. Halal guys is just the sauces. That white sauce, is what makes the flavor. Other than that, if you were to eat the lamb / beef gyro or the chicken on its own, it's dry. These other guys are using.
They're coming in hot, man.
Yeah, heavy flavor. They're
And
using.
they add fries to it now. I seen they throw fries
Some
on there
places
now.
do, yeah. The Hamza Medina is a pretty popular distributor of halal food around here. We'll talk about that a little later as well. But they usually hook it up with some fries. You guys.
Oh, they're doing fries too?
They're the ones that kind of pioneered that.
Oh, really?
Fries.
I didn't know that.
As far as I knew.
I started seeing it on social media. I'm like, oh, they're doing halal food with
I think a couple
fries?
of spots we're checking out today have fries.
Yeah. And what do you think we're going to try the fried fish and fried shrimp over rice?
Yeah, they've been getting a little very exotic with it, nowadays. And it's good. It shakes it up a little bit, right? I've had the fish before. I saw that a couple of spots had shrimp as well.
Shrimp, yeah.
Crazy. It's probably something new we'll try out here today.
Yeah,
but I mean,
we're gonna see if they're valid. Actually, it feels hotter here. I was telling Jason earlier that I feel cold here all the time. But right now, with the sun on me, feels like home.
The sun is shining on you, man. We switched up the game plan a little bit, got the sun right in our face, but we're on the right side of the track. So, I think what we were talking about was the onions and bell peppers.
Onions and bell peppers, man. That shit hits.
Legit. That's valid.
Yeah.
The two spots that we got are about 20 or 30 city blocks away from each other. So we're going to end up hitting one, and then we're going to probably take an Uber or brave the New York City subway in order to get to the second one. More on that later.
One of the reels I had posted on IG, or it's the same YouTube shorts, a lot of people were saying in the comments that people don't know what halal food is.
Yeah.
Right? But, I have the general understanding of what it is.
Yeah.
I think they don't understand what it is when I'm saying New York style halal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So So halal is basically an Islamic ritual that's performed on the actual meat itself. So much like how kosher food is blessed by a rabbi, halal food is actually prayed over before it's slaughtered. There's much more to it. I'm not privy to all the intricacies, but at the end of the day, it's prayed on.
Right.
It is drained of all of the blood, so it's very clean, and the animal doesn't suffer. So when the animals are slaughtered for different halal products, which are usually poultry as well as beef, the animal is slaughtered humanely. But halal is not a food, it's just how the meat is prepared. So you can go to like McDonald's and get a Big Mac that's halal certified, which means that beef that's in that Big Mac was halal. There's no difference in taste. It's still beef. It's still chicken. It's still, whatever, duck. When we say halal food, is just another terminology for that sort of stuff. You see them come from like, the Middle East. Pretty much a lot of the places that you see out here are Afghanis or Bangladeshis, as well as Pakistanis. They're like the real purveyors of what we know or what we're going to be eating today is that halal chicken and rice, the street cart. I referred to it as street meat before. That's another thing that, we say out here.
But here,
if
people usually say, like I would always say here, I'm going to get halal today. And there's a general understanding here in New York that you're going to one of these carts.
You go into a cart.
To get a chicken over rice or something.
Yeah.
I didn't call it New York style halal until I left New York. When I went down there trying halal spots.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, is there a New York style halal? How am I going to differentiate? This food is halal, but it's not what I'm used to.
Right.
It's not how it's made in New York.
Yeah.
That's why I call it New York style halal.
Yeah, kind of like New York style pizza, right?
Yeah,
you can get pizza anywhere, but
here it's just pizza. We don't say, hey, let's get New York pizza.
Let's go get some New York pizza.
And get a dollar slice.
Train for Q Gardens at Penn Station.
I never had a dollar slice here, actually. Maybe that is
definitely check out all the pizza videos this man does. He definitely comes correct when he compares it. He looks for the crispiness. He looks to see if it's floppy. I mean, legit. He's got like 10 of them out there. Definitely go check those out.
Man.
Link them all over this video.
All right, our train's finally here. Also, right? Or wrong? It's a little bit scary how close this shit is. And also it reminds me of like action movies. They always got trains in action movies.
But this train is 190 years old, so we may not make it.
Damn, 1834.
So the etiquette is you let people off first, then you get on.
Yeah.
Train to Forest Hill at Grand Central Station, be next on track 2.
There's a bunch over here.
Oh.
Train to Atlantic Terminal, track 12. East New York, for those in the Atlantic Terminal, track 12.
There's going to be a little bit of a walk from there. Does that sound right?
I guess. Or should we just take an Uber there?
You can walk. It's only 10 blocks as well.
It's 10 blocks?
Yeah.
No, these blocks are... Look out of here.
So, okay.
These blocks will kill us. All right, let's take the subway like you said.
What's the name of the place?
I think Royal was in the middle.
Royal
was in the middle. So we just got off the LIRR. We're here in the subway terminal. Where? We're at Penn Station?
This is Penn Station, yeah.
You jumping on subway or what?
Yeah, we're going to jump on the subway. We're going to take...
buying it in the app too?
No, this tap to go.
Oh, tap to go?
Yep. You can use your credit card. You can use your phone.
Can you tap for me? I'll give you cash.
Yeah. So go ahead. Go.
Okay. Going through here. Uptown and downtown. How much is it?
$275, $250 or whatever.
All right, I'll keep up a tab for you, man.
Yeah, we got a running list.
You basically paid for all my transportation so far.
All right, so we've got a little bit of a walk heading over to the E train. At the end of this hallway here, but I was saying Penn Station has a pretty big come up. We'll take a look at it. We'll also take a look at the Moynihan train station. Your mind is gonna be blown, dude. If you haven't been down here in a minute, it's good and bad both. Like all of this, like artwork and stuff like that, is relatively new.
Little tiles, right?
Mosaics, yeah,
It looks nice.
yeah. We got some cool shit over
Yeah,
here.
what the fuck is this? Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Damn, look at this cool artwork here down in the New York City subways. The fucking announcer all the time. This guy looks like he's jumping off a bridge or some shit.
That's Spider-Man.
You gotta save him then. This looks like the penguin over here. Fucking hot down here. It's humid. This is what it's like in Florida right now.
Humid, sticky, hot.
I actually feel good down here. I think I need to move back over here. Lose some weight. Take the subway a little more. Oh, fuck. We made it.
Yep. So here we are. This is 44th Street and 8th Avenue. We need to go to 6th Avenue. So actually, if you look over there, you see the row. I think that's one of the migrant shelters.
So all the migrants staying in there. Shit, man. They're living the dream.
Huh?
I said they're living the dream.
Yeah, man. All day. All right, so we're heading up 44th Street. We're going to see a couple of chicken and rice carts, a couple of
factory. Wait, but you
theaters.
We're going to 6. Look at this, though.
Yeah, man.
You
Got
get
that
all your Gucci
got
shit
that
right
Gucci
in the
Louis.
street.
Gucci Louis.
All right,
See-
we actually made it. We finally made it here. It looks like they got 2 carts. I'm surprised it's not busy right now. There's 2 people here looking at the menus.
But
Not
you
too
got
bad.
Kimmo's across the street as well. And you got
Kimmo's
something
any
else?
good? You heard of it?
No. But yo, they won the Vendy Award.
Yeah, I saw this online. They won these awards. Oh, made it here. What else they got? I think we should get in line. So you want a combo?
I don't know. What were you thinking?
I'm gonna get the combo, and I'm gonna get 2 combo. I'm gonna get the fish and shrimp, and I'm gonna get the chicken and lamb over rice. Royal Halal. So like I said, a lot of locals say that this spot is amazing and that is actually better than Adele's. It's pretty much a locals only spot. I don't see anybody here right now.
All the locals went home.
Yeah, that's true too. So it might be packed here during lunch. So let's see. Let's see if they're valid. Royal Grill. They've won awards, articles, Yelp, everything. All right, so we're trying this literally right in the fucking streets here. I'm sure you could hear all the background noise in front of this building. Global relay. I don't know.
Yep, we got the sights and the sounds.
Damn, this shit smells good too.
Yeah, it's definitely got that aroma.
Hell yeah. I'm excited to try this out, man.
Me too.
You
Looks
ready?
great. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna try to get everything in one bite here.
Oh man, that fork is too small.
I know. Oh, there's salad in here too. The only thing I thought that they were gonna give us fries on top of this. They
They're
don't-
skimping out. They didn't have any of the
I know.
seafood that we were looking for either.
When I was filming a little B-roll, I heard him ask somebody if they wanted potatoes on it.
Hmm.
So
Weird.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They have the
Cheers.
shit. Dude, that's pretty good, man. Got a lot of cumin.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's got like a very cumin forward.
Mm-hmm. That's fucking good. This
Good
is way
shit.
better than Shah's Halal.
I can see why it's won awards. Definitely a lot of cumin,
Yeah.
a lot of flavor, spices. I get some black pepper,
Mhm.
little garam masala,
The rice is really flagrant. What's the word I'm looking for?
fragrant,
Fragrant, not flagrant. That's the podcast with Andrew Scholes.
and it's also a type of foul in the NBA.
I like
Clove.
the rice, dude.
You get a lot of clove too. Clove and cinnamon from the rice.
Clove and cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. The color is great too.
Had to bring this guy. He's the expert here.
Yep.
It's
So
not overly spicy too.
yeah, even with my 2 lines of hot sauce,
Mm.
really wasn't spicy.
Sure.
Not spicy at all, actually. But I think
I
what you
always do
got,
one line or I do none. At one point, I was doing 2 lines and then
2 lines a night. Got that nose candy going.
fine. It got to be too much after a while. You know, that shit fucking fucks up your stomach.
The
I'm not built like that anymore.
the bell pepper. Just got a bell pepper, green bell pepper, Love that crunch.
I see.
I know you were saying there's salad, but it's buried under this shit.
Mm.
But it's real good.
Right now, this is my 11 out of 10, though. This is also better than the Afridi's that we went to.
Really?
Yeah, I like it better. I like the rice. I think that's what's making it for me.
I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative.
Huh?
This is definitely in my top 10.
Oh?
But if I want to give it a Hungry Polar Bear score, I'd probably give it a 9.
Go.
So where did this food originate from? But how did it become a thing out here?
Okay.
The yellow cab, the iconic New York City yellow cab, right?
Everybody loves the cab.
They're all over the place. I mean,
scammers, though, man.
who drives the yellow cabs? Immigrants.
Yeah, right. They gotta eat too.
They gotta eat.
And they gotta eat cheap.
They gotta eat.
New York is all about cheap eats.
They gotta eat, and they gotta do it on a budget, right?
Yeah.
That's where you had, like, you know, the advent of the dollar hot dog. Dirty water dog is also known as out here. You don't see too many of those carts around anymore. Potato
but
knishes.
some of the halal spots have hot dogs.
Yeah.
New York style hot dogs.
Yes, they do. New York style.
Because
It's just
out
a
of
hot
New
dog.
York, outside of New York, I got to specify what kind of food I want. You know,
It's
I want food from New York.
It's
Yeah.
just a hot dog. Think about it this way, right? You are an immigrant. You need to get these cheap eats. Predominantly, this is what's out here in New York City on the street corners. It's not halal. If that's what you observe.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a big issue, right?
Yeah, that's
They need-
where
They need halal food.
that's where the halal carts came from.
Wow.
Right? These were carts that catered to people that observed halal dietary restrictions.
And put that connection together.
Yeah. So now the cabbies had a place to go and eat for cheap. Typically, a plate was $5 back in the day. Sometimes they're even less than that.
Yeah, they were.
We chunked down probably about $10 on this
Yeah, $10
for the
double
mixed
the price.
platter. But the amount of food you can't say that $10 that you spend on that food is not
That is a
worth
meal,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
that is a fucking meal,
And
man.
it's definitely hearty. It's flavorful. Don't regret any penny of. Didn't feel like I wasted a penny of that.
It's kind of like a cheap home cooked meal. Same like if you go down to Chinatown, you could get like roast pork, roast chicken over rice for like $5 too.
And that's the thing. Both Leo and I, when we met each other, we lived relatively close to one another, maybe about like 5-10 minutes away, on the western part of Long
It
Island.
was like neighboring towns, right?
Yeah.
I was in Uniondale, you were in
East Meadow. Yeah. So,
Yeah. I
you
just
know,
started working at Best Buy.
yep, that's where we met.
This guy.
We met at Best Buy, and have been friends ever since. How long ago was that? 20 years.
2009, I think I started there.
We're coming up on 20 years.
2009 or 2008, yeah.
Way too long.
At least 15 years.
Yeah.
15 to 20 years, something like that. So before we go further, though, I want to tell you who this guy is. He's an important person in my life, actually.
Oh, shit.
He's one of the goats. When I met him, I had just moved from that when we were living in the basement in closer to Roosevelt. And I met him and we started working together. You know, he taught me like everything I know
Oh, shit.
about computers.
That's high praise.
He's one of the goats. He gave me the opportunity not once, multiple times.
Not
dozens
one time.
of times.
Not 2 times.
Dozens of times.
Not
He's
3
the one that
times.
got me out the hood. Right here.
He made it. He made it, and now he's back in the hood.
And now I'm back. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having
with
me.
You too.
Yeah, this is great. I love seeing your rise to fame here. Obviously, you know, working with you for so many years in retail and in a corporate environment, managing you, and then your craziness, and then kind of seeing what you're doing now is it's really good stuff, man. So
Thank you, man.
proud
I
to be a part of
appreciate
this and introducing these guys to some halal food.
Halal food. New York style halal. They'll get pissed
New
off.
York.
They get pissed off. all the
New
time.
York style.
All right, let's head to the next spot. Let's see if they're valid. Let's talk about Uber. Uber's a fucking problem down here, man. Anytime I order Uber, they always cancel on me. They don't want to take short rides. You know, I don't know whether they only want to take road trips, I feel like. Been waiting here 2 minutes. This lady has barely moved. I don't know if there's traffic or what.
It looks clear to
Seems
me.
like it's the same road over here, right? Look at these motherfuckers. They got a whole fucking disco in there. Let's check it out. This is
I think he's ready for you.
So the platters are $9. Sandwiches $8, and they got salads too. I want to get this. I'm gonna do the chicken and lemon rice. I might
Okay.
do a fish or shrimp though. So we had to pull up here. I don't know where the hell we are.
We're in a little seedy corner over here,
20th Street.
20th Street
It's kind of like a
and
big alley.
6th Avenue.
So we're gonna try it finally. The fish and shrimp.
All right, let's see
Over
what
rice.
this is all about.
Ready?
Yeah, I
I guess it's a shrimp over here, right?
think I got batter.
You got.
Whoa.
Is you getting fish over there?
Yeah, I just got a piece of
Okay,
fish.
so shrimps maybe on this side.
Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna do the shrimp. Let's go.
All
Cheers,
right,
man.
cheers. The fish is really good.
Fish is good.
The fish batter is light and airy. It's almost
Yeah.
like a beer batter.
It is like a beer batter. I don't know if the shrimp, if it's one of those, frozen butterfly
It
shrimp.
looks like it might be.
I think it is. I don't know if you want to find a shrimp, or maybe I should find some fish.
I found the shrimp.
All right, let me see. Over here is the fish. Is it boneless?
Mm-hmm.
Right
The
there.
fish has got this. Yeah, the shrimp is like,
There's the fish. So yeah, this looks different too.
it's got spice on it too. You'll definitely taste the difference.
Yeah, that fish is nice, dude.
That fish is really good.
The shrimp suck. I like the royal halal. The rice was better, more fragrant.
This rice looks very bland, very plain.
I do like the onions here because I like onions, but they just it's like random onions. They're like slightly grilled, still crunchy. I can see the whole piece of fish here.
And it's definitely got to be something a little cheaper for them to do, so you're not expecting
maybe it's
anything.
tilapia.
Could be tilapia, but tilapia's got a lot of bones in it.
That's true.
Unless they got it filleted,
I
could
can't
be.
even get a piece. The batter reminds me kind of like Kennedy fried chicken,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, similar. You had that before?
yeah, that different, like a little
Crunch, that flavor. I don't know what.
the seasoning. It's like
Yeah.
it's just like that. It's not just flour, salt, and pepper. It's more in there, right? It's got to have
there's
this
a
other
lot in there.
little cayenne, maybe
There's definitely black
Cajun
pepper.
Cajun seasoning, something
Probably.
like that. Some
Maybe like an Old Bay,
something like that.
manipulated Old Bay.
But it definitely lends something to the dish.
Oh, we didn't get any of the fries, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
You don't want any fries?
I'm good because we got the piece de resistance coming up. So
Fries are all right. Adds a little different flavor, but
Yeah.
they're soggy. They're not
exactly,
crunchy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you like soggy fries, this is right up your alley.
All right, let's try the other one. I'm starting to think Royal is better.
Well, let's see. This is what I usually think you should rate a good
This?
New York City
Yeah.
style halal cart food extravaganza buy. It's the mixed platter.
A little limpy fry.
Mine
What do you
tastes
think?
like freezer burn.
Does it?
Yeah.
Mine's doused in white sauce. So I found it pretty good. I found it better than the one on the fish.
I'm having a hard time pinning down the flavors, but I just don't think they're there.
The rice is kind of bland compared to the other one.
Yeah. The last plate that we had, as soon as we put the food in our mouth, we were like, wow.
Yeah.
This is just like, okay, you got the textures, you can taste juiciness and tenderness of the meat.
Right.
You know that there's a ton of white sauce on there that's adding some coolness to the entire dish. You see the cilantro, but nothing's really popping out at me and saying, hey, here I am. You gave it 8.7?
Yeah. What do you rate it?
Last place I gave a 9.
I gave it 11. So that's
So this place
way
is
low.
not even in the same league as Royal.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to give this a 6.
6? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
It's not the worst. We already told you what the worst was. It's nowhere near that, but I don't
it's
think
not.
it's really that great. Royal over this. I think we're both agreed.
Yeah.
I just got to the bottom of this chicken section,
Yeah.
and
It's changing up.
I've had the first pop of flavor that I've had since I started digging into this, and I'm about a third of the way through this.
What'd you get in there?
I just got a pop of flavor. Like all the seasoning was just like on this one piece of chicken, and that's a chicken that I just put in my mouth. A little
Yeah.
disappointed there, but
So let's see. I mean, one day we're going to have to brave it and go to Adele's then.
I think we do. We definitely
Let us
do.
know. Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you tried any of the spots and if you still would go to Adele's. I'm going to have to come back next month or maybe in 2 months. I need to rest.
Just don't let it go 2 years since they've been open and then come back. It's been a pleasure, my friend. I really enjoyed this.
I appreciate
Thank you so
joining me,
much,
man.
Yeah, I'm very
had
happy
fun,
to do more here, especially when it
Definitely.
comes to halal food.
This is my halal resident expert. All right. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.
We're still out here. I figured we'll do our trip home for members only. So I appreciate any of you members that are joining. Jason's joining me for this members only video
Keep
as well.
supporting the channel.
I'm not gonna eat anymore, man. Fuck it, it's over.
Yeah, I think that's
It's just a behind the scenes now.
the thing is with that food. It's super heavy.
It is heavy.
No matter any way you swing it, even if you just were to get chicken and no lamb, it's way heavy. I think we overindulged a little bit.
I feel full, dude. I feel full. But I still wish that I had finished the Royal Halal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go back there.